Yo guys, what is up? It's Zante back again with more Dokkan Battle. So part 2 of the 5th anniversary has finally arrived, and with it comes some new content to do. But for the most part, it's actually a quiet period right now, which could be considered a blessing or a curse depending on whose opinion it is. Regardless of whether or not you see the lack of content right now to be a good or a bad thing, you should definitely take advantage of the slower time right now to get your grinding done. Whether it be farming Dokkan events for awakening medals to get your shiny new units you pulled from the blue fusion banners up to their maximum, farming EZAs or other events such as Boss Rush or Infinite Dragon Ball History to try and recover some of your Dragon Stones that you spent on the LR Gogeta and LR Vegito banners, farming up the new free-to-play units from both the Project Zero Mortals and the 3 Saiyans Led by Fate story events, or even just farming EZAs for more Grand Kais to get your new units up to SA10 and ready to use. But speaking of Grand Kais, or just Kais in general, Part 2 has brought us the 5th anniversary special friend summon banners. The normal one that we are all accustomed to has been updated, as well as a premium version being available for 20,000 friend points. Every type of Kai is featured on the banner, from Elder Kais to Grand Kais, as well as Dozing Kais. For the premium version, it feels like you get Hercule statues more often as well, which is very nice for people who are trying to recover their ascending totals after EZAing multiple characters. Also, units on the banner are awakened to SSR, so you can potentially pull any of the 3 friend summon LRs in an SSR form to skip a little bit of the grinding to get them to LR. I definitely recommend you summon on the premium version of the 5th anniversary friend summon banner over the 20,000 friend point multi version, and you should pour in all of your friend points into it right now to get the most value from them. Elder, Grand, and Dozing Kais are really incredible resources. Anyone would want to get their units instantly to SA10 or SA20 in the case of LRs, especially the units from the LR Vegito and LR Gogeta banners. To follow that up, there are now 7 more of the 55 special summon tickets for the 55 unit LR Guaranteed Multi now available to get. You get them through completing various new special missions during Part 2 of the anniversary. Now, the maximum total of these tickets that you should have will be 54 out of 55 during Part 2 of the 5th anniversary. Now don't fret, you did not miss one. The last ticket will be coming in Part 3 of the anniversary, so as of now, you will be locked to having one left until the Part 3 of the anniversary, and then during Part 3, you will finally be able to do your 55 unit multi. Now, next up, there is a new campaign similar to Part 1's Blue Electrolyte campaign. It's called the Keep It a Secret Dragon Ball Hunt campaign. Now, it's mainly just community goals that we get rewards for as we hit each milestone. The rewards we can get include 10 Dragon Stones, but more importantly, one of the wallpapers related to the 5th anniversary will be obtained if we fulfill every one of the community goals. Now, I can assure you that we will definitely complete every goal, but you can always try to contribute toward each community goal completion if you find that there is a lack of content and you have nothing better to do. Now, continuing on, we have finally gotten the new stages of both the Saiyan Trio Led by Fate and Project Zero Mortal Plan story events. You can now awaken both the Kid Broly and the Kid Vegeta into their TUR forms, the Kid Broly and Ba, and Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz units. The Zamasu from the Zero Mortals Plan story event can now be awakened into LR Zamasu Goku with the awakening medals from stage 6 of the story event. Now, it is highly recommended from me that you prioritize farming both of these story events right now and get all of these story event units up till the max that you can get them to, which will be LR Zamasu Goku for Project Zero Mortals, as well as getting both the Kid Broly and Ba and Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz units to TUR. Now moving forward as well, the EZA area for the Saiyan Trio Led by Fate's story event is now here as well. you can Easy A both the Kid Broly and Ba, as well as the Kid Vegeta and Raditz units. Now, it is unfortunate that we are not getting a traditional Easy A during the 5th anniversary, only Easy A areas. However, they are fairly simple. For the sake of this video's brevity, I won't go into detail on the Easy A area. However, I do have a video on how to farm the free-to-play units from the Saiyan trio led by Fade's story event, and I also go over their Easy A area and the details on how to complete it, so if you're interested in learning more about it, definitely check my video on it after this one. Now next up we have the Golden Week missions. The missions themselves are very easy, and there are only 3 of them, so I'll be putting them up on screen now so you can see what they are. The rewards are fairly small, but every little bit does add up. The rewards are 5 Dragon Stones, as well as 3 Dozing Kais. Last, but definitely not least, the most anticipated thing coming to part 2 of the 5th anniversary, the TOP, or Top Legendary Summon banner, will be dropping on the 26th of July. Now, this Legendary Summon banner is the one that includes both LR Goku Black, as well as LR Broly, Cheelai, and Lemo. You guys probably already know what I'm going to say, but skip this banner. I have a video on both of these units and analyzing both them and the banner itself, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, definitely do it after watching this one. Now, I'll go quickly into them. They are both pretty solid units, but they both have deficiencies. Now, LR hits very hard, right? But he is incredibly key dependent, and with no way to get more on his own, besides from his passive, and the key +3 from his own key links. As for the LR Broly trio, they are an incredibly fun unit, probably the most unique built unit we currently have in Dokkan. Depending on what type of orbs you give him, he will do something different for both himself and for the rest of the rotation he's on. However, that makes him incredibly clunky to use, because even with orb changers, you can't always guarantee what he will do. Now also, the Legendary Summon banners are just known, they're notorious for being garbage. I personally call them Legendary Shaft banners, because that's really what they are. It's very difficult to pull the unit that you want, and the banner quality is pretty terrible as well. Now, the drop rates for the LRs that you're looking for, they're notoriously bad to begin with, but this one is actually worse if you're looking for one of the LRs specifically. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you will be looking forward to LR Goku Black, but the reason why this banner is actually worse than a typical Legendary Summon banner is because now there are 2 LRs. You can get shafted and pull LR Broly, Cheelai, and Lemo instead, so that is why this banner is actually worse if you're looking for an LR specifically. There are 12 featured units on the banner, including the 2 new LRs, so 10 of them are featured units, and they will clog up your chances to pull any of the new LRs. And the other units that are featured are just bad. They've been on a lot of banners, and they're just so low in value. So, I suggest if you want to summon now, continue to summon on the LR Blue Fusion banners, because they provide tons more value compared to the TOP Legendary Summon banner, or what I personally would do is save until the 350 million download celebration. From what I've seen and been told, it's most likely going to be a new Vegito unit during that celebration, so perhaps we will also see a new Buuhan as well, and that is always hype. People love Vegito, and people love Buuhan. Also, there is huge potential for STR Cooler as well as Int Future Gohan to be on the 350 million download celebration banners as well, because they have not been seen in a long time, they have not returned. So with those 2 units as well as the hype from the possible new Vegito and a new Buuhan, it's incredible, and I would just save for those banners instead. But anyways guys, that's all you really need to know about part 2 of the anniversary. It is more of a quiet period, so definitely take advantage of it, especially if you have a lot of grinding to do still. But I also apologize because that was a lot of information that you guys needed to process. But if you did find this video helpful, please please consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell icon, so that way you guys will be notified instantly whenever I go live on stream or whenever I upload a new video. Also, hit the like button if you like the color blue, as well as leaving a comment. Let me know if you're going to summon on the TOP banner, and which of the LRs would you be looking for from it? Do you think that LR Goku Black is more hype, or do you think LR Broly, Cheelai, and Lemo is more hype? I would love to become one of your favorite sources of Dokkan Battle, and with the 5th anniversary going on right now, there is a ton of content to be made, and I will be trying to go over as much of it as I humanly can. So now is the perfect time to subscribe and get notified, so that way you won't miss out on any of the new hype coming out during the Global 5th anniversary. Also in the description, there is a link to my Discord server if you're interested in joining that. I am growing a small community there. There's a bunch of cool people over in there. It's for anything Dokkan Battle related, from the latest news to just needing help with Dokkan. If you're new, it's definitely a great place to start out with and ask your questions. Or if you just want to meet new and awesome people, that's definitely the place to go. So check it out if you're interested. Also, if you're into the whole social media thing, I made a new Instagram account recently, and I also have a Twitter. So again, if you like that social media, then definitely drop a follow on my Twitter and Instagram. Their links are in the description. But with all that plugging aside, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. You guys know what my name is, and until next time, I will see you guys later.